attendance. Today I'm going to be pre-recording this session because Vessel Health is celebrating. They're celebrating many years of service to the community. We're also going to be celebrating Earth Day. And I know that some of you wanted to go to that celebration, but also didn't want to miss circuit class. I too want to be at the celebration. So we're going to pre-record this class. That way you can listen to it at your convenience, but still keep that workout. We want to keep our bodies strong, keep them healthy, and that means we got to keep moving. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start in a standing position, and my feet are about hip distance, and my hands are in the center of my body. We're going to get our bodies warmed up here. I'm going to take a deep breath, arms up, and another deep breath, a little deeper, and bend down just a little deeper, touching the ground, warming up that whole body. Let my hands touch the ground as I come up and down. We'll do this one more time. All the way down, touch the ground, bring those arms back up. Nice. Let's reach up towards the ceiling. Now I feel that openness in my belly, stretching my abdomen, reaching up as high as I can. My feet feel light. Everything is reaching up towards the ceiling, nice and high. Now let's go ahead and take a stretch over to the right and take that hip and push it out. And as I push that energy in that direction, I feel a nice stretch all the way down to my hip. You can use your hands to assist with this. And so I'm pushing in this direction here, but my arm is going in the opposite direction, the arm that's raised. And bring both arms up. And let's do the other side. This hand comes down. Again, pushing that hip out, stretching that opposite arm in the other direction. Feel this nice stretch all the way down to the hip. In fact, it feels super tight. You could probably bounce a quarter off of there. So tightly stretched. And arms up. Reach up towards the ceiling one more time. Let's go up on those tiptoes. Let's get those legs engaged, get those calves engaged. And the ball of the foot is pushing into the mat. My arch is pushing up, up, up. And release back down. Nice, all right. Whew, okay, I feel a little warm now. I'm gonna do some squats here. First squat's gonna be a chair squat. Hands interlaced in front of us. I'm going to squat down and come back up. Squat down and come back up. And I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. As I squat down, I'm not leaning forward and I'm not letting the back round. Body stays upright, tucking that tailbone, protecting that lower back. Squat. Oh, feet are together. Squat. Squat. All right. And let's do 20 of these. Oh, I know that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, feel those glutes. 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, you got this. 19, 20, let's hold it just for a moment. We're gonna rest here just for a moment in that chair position. Hands, push those hands together. Might help you think about the hands touching each other. Bring your attention to your hands and push those legs up and release. Whew, nice, all right. Really got those thighs engaged there. Okay. We're going to do a side step with a squat. And so again, my hands are going to come to the middle and I'm going to step and squat and bring that foot back. It almost feels like a plie. So my feet are pointing out and you can see the whites of my soles pointing out at 45 degrees. I know I step out and I keep that 45-degree angles. Knees are matching that. So as I lower down, those knees are really opening up. Come back and bring that foot back in. Step, squat, bring it back, step, squat, and bring it back. And we'll do this for a count of 10. You can leave your hands here. This is pretty challenging. You can even be pushing those hands together to engage these muscles across the chest. Might as well be using multiple muscles at the same time. If it's a little much, you can put your hands on your hips. You can step and squat with your hands on your hips. That's okay. I'm going to move my hands back so I can have that compression and working those chest muscles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back and release. Nice. Let's do the other side. So I'm going to scoot over. Again, hands can come to your chest. You can put them on your hips. I'll put them on my hips this time so you can see that. Again, legs go out at a 45-degree angle. Step out and squat and bring it back. Step out and bring it back. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. And let's hold this squat for a minute. Open those legs up. Feel that opening. Feel the stretch across the inside of the thigh here. Back is still upright. Tuck that tailbone. Feel those muscles engaged, nice and tight. And bring those feet back together. Awesome. Go ahead and shake those legs out. All right. Let's go ahead and loosen up the hips a bit. We're going to do a knee lift with the arms. Knee lift with the arms. All right. And we'll do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back down. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back down. Nice. Whew, take a breath. We're going to keep lifting those legs up. I'm going to lift them nice and high so we can clap underneath. Only I'm going to have you do a high kick. Kick those feet out. Kick those feet out. Have you ever seen those dancers, right? Those high dancers? I'm going to do that kick there. Kicking nice and high. Kicking nice and high. Using the thigh muscles, using the glutes, using the abs. All these muscles are going to be engaged. And go ahead and find a position where you can extend that leg. And let's do 20. I'm going to do 20 so we get 10 on the right and 10 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and rest. All right, take a breath. Whew. Heart rate should be pumping just a little faster now. Bringing in lots of oxygen. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Deep breath in and let it out. Nice. You want to stay hydrated, but not too much water in the belly. You're going to be moving a lot. Don't need that belly sloshing around. Just enough to wet the mouth. All right. Okay, we're going to get some twisting in here. So I've got a nice wide stance here. Feet are pointed forward, hands are on my hips. I'm going to punch up and bring it back. Punch the opposite arm, bring it back. So I get a nice twist here. Notice how I can move. So my knees are nice and soft. All right. This is gonna help the shoulders, also gonna loosen that lower back, a little bit in the hips, a little bit in the knees. And let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and back down. Nice. Oh, that feels good. Feels good to move, feels good to twist. Okay, similar move, only straight out, bring it back. Straight out, bring it back. So let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, both sides, and bring that hip, bring those hands back to the hips. Nice, all right. Let's soften those knees, all right. So we've pushed across our body. We've pushed parallel to the ground. Now let's go out forward, okay? And so I've got a nice wide stance here. It's a horse stance in martial arts. Knees are nice and soft. Hands are still beginning at the hip. I'm gonna push out and bring it back. Now I wanna show you, when I push out, my shoulder does not lean forward. I do not stretch. I do not reach to hit that target. My body stays nice and strong. So when I hit it, I am nice and strong. So I punch out when my body is not reaching. Also notice my legs are nice and sturdy. Tailbone is tucked. Okay, soften those knees, hands at the hips. We're gonna actually punch one side and then the other side. I also want to note that right now my palms are facing up. As I extend out, my palms, it twists, and now my palm is down. Then I pull it back and I twist. This twist, this snap at the end is actually where you get your power for that punch. Snap, pull it back, snap. And as this one comes back, the other arm pulls out and it does that same twist. All right, okay. Let's do 10. We'll do actually 20. It's one on each side, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Nice. All right. So we've moved up, gone to the side. We've gone forward. Now we're going to move down. So a lot of these moves are moves that we've used in Kata-te, Karate, also in Aikido. And so now imagine someone's coming in. Maybe they're going to try to kick you. So we're going to block, block. I've got just a little bounce in my knees here. My knees are nice and soft. Again, I'm not leaning forward, not letting my arms come forward. Body's still nice and strong. Hands are on the hips. I'm going to block, bring that hand back. Block, bring that hand back. And let's do 10. 10 is going to include both the right and the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. All right, nice. Okay, take a short break. Catch your breath, shake out any tightness. If you were holding that horse stance, you might need to shake the legs out just a bit. Again, if you need to stay hydrated. Okay, so I showed you some moves. These are actually offensive moves. Striking, 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 striking. This could be offensive or defensive as we block down or strike down. We're not going to do some movement with our feet or in our legs. All right. And so I'm going to find my feet at hip distance apart, both feet are pointed forward. Settle them into the mat. Feel that connection moving down. Lower that body weight. Center your energy right here. This is called Ki or Chi, 1 point centering. In Japan, in Japanese, this is Ki. In Chinese, this is Chi. Very similar though. This is our energy source. Feel this energy at your 1 point. Let this energy radiate down into your feet, settling you down, nice and secure, nice and stable. Never, never give up balance for movement. Always want to be balanced. Nice, all right. Let's go ahead and put one foot in front of the other. Other foot's going to go behind. So this is a really easy stance here. I can shift my weight back and forth. I can lift my heel, lift my toes, back and forth here. Nice, easy stance. Now, each of us have a different stride, different lengths of legs, so however it feels comfortable, but just go back and forth so it feels good. Again, never sacrificing movement for balance, settling all my energy in my 1 point, down my legs. Even though my legs are moving, all my energy is down. Nice, stable base. All right. And from this position, I'm going to take this back leg, kick it forward, and bring it back to that back position. Bring it up, kick, and bring it back. Let me show you from the side. So I still have that stance, moving back and forth. Body weight is settling down. Energy's in my 1 point. Body is upright. I'm going to lift that foot, kick it, and bring it back. Lift it up, kick, and bring it back. All right. Let's do 10 on one leg, and then we'll switch and do the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. Nice. Let's do the other side. Again, find that balance point, back and forth. Body's upright, settling that weight. Energy's in the 1 point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. Nice, all right. Let's kick out to the side. And in this practice, we always begin our energy with our knee. So just like we did that forward kick, we brought that knee up, leg kicked out, brought it back. Do the same thing, bring that knee up, kick it out to the side, bring it back and down. Knee comes up, kick it out to the side, bring it up and down. I am actually kicking with the ridge of my foot right here. This is the strongest part. So as I kick out, my foot kind of tilts so that I can get it with that outside ridge, like the karate chop of my hand. I've got the karate chop of my foot. So I kick out and bring it back. Kick out and bring it back. Again, we don't want to sacrifice movement for our balance. Find a nice balancing position here. And let's do 10 to one side and 10 to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice, let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, kind of on the edge there. Okay, so we've kicked to the front, we've kicked to the side. Let's kick to the back now. Then we're kicking to the back, but that knee still raises up. Tilt, kick, and we're kicking out with that back heel. And bring it back and down. Raise it up. Kick, bring it up and down. Let's do 10 on each side. 1, kick back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. Nice, let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. All right, give yourself a breath. Whew, shake out any tightness. If you need to sip some water. All right, that was a great way to warm up the arms, warm up the legs. Also focusing on balance, focusing on that core strength. Okay, let's go ahead and find our weights. I've got one weight in each hand. In order to keep a nice, strong base, nice, strong balance, we need to build up strength in our legs, strengthen our core. And so we're going to start with some sumo squats here. And so my feet are at a 45-degree angle, knees are matching. And I'm going to drop my weights down. So if I'm going to lower to the ground and bring them back up. And let's do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back up. Nice. Let's bring those legs in together. And we'll do our chair squat. And so my hands are resting on my thighs. As I sit down in my chair, my legs bend and my arms hang out. And then I bring it back up. Nice and simple here. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring that body back up. Nice. I'm gonna do a side lunge next. And I've got my weights in both hands, but as I step out to the side, my weights go together. Tap that knee and bring it back. And we'll do 10 to each side. 1, tap and bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, And bring it back. Nice, all right. Go ahead and set those weights down, take a short breath. Shake out any tight spots. Okay, let's find those weights again. One in each hand. I'm going to place them on my hips. And we're going to push across the body and bring it back just like we did without the weights. And we'll do 10. And 10 is going to include both sides, right and left. 1, both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back down. Nice. Let's put those hands together. We're going to drill wood chops. I'm going to take one arm, bring it up, and bring it back down. And we'll do 10 on each arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and big and back. All right, let's switch hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back. Bring those hands to the other hip. And let's draw hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way back to that original hip, and let's switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way back to that hip. Go ahead and rest those arms, rest those shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Still have those weights in your hands. Nice, comfortable position. Check in with your body. Make sure you're not arching that back. If you feel any tension in the lower back, tilt those hips, tuck that abdomen in. Let's bring those arms up like cactus, palms facing me. And let's go ahead and twist. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. Leave those arms up and let's tilt to the left and to the right. I'm going to do 1 more. Arms up. Woo, and set those weights down. Oh, all right, shake those shoulders out. Really working those deltoids today. Take a breath. We're done with these weights. You can go ahead and set them aside. Okay, we're gonna finish our session on the mat. So go ahead and find yourself lying on your back. I'm gonna take this and put it down so you guys can see me better. We're gonna bend our knees, feet are flat on the mat. Scoot your bottom down, and we're gonna lay back. As you lay back, you might find that you've got this little arch right here. I want you to tilt your hip, make sure that that lower back is touching the mat. This is gonna help strengthen the core. Hands palm down. In this position, push that abdomen as if you're trying to push your belly button to the floor. That's gonna flatten that lower back. Lift that pelvic muscle up, that pelvic floor, lift it all in. So as if all the muscles are collapsing into a tight circle in the center of the belly. Pull that in. So you do not see, it doesn't look like I'm doing any movement, but this is so powerful. Pulling in all those muscles, tightening them up, pulling them tight, tight, tight. A little bit tighter. You can still breathe even though those muscles are nice and tight. In fact, it's a good challenge to breathe as those muscles are tightening. And release those muscles. We're going to do that one more time. Push that belly to the mat. Flatten that lower back. Pull up that pelvic floor. Pull all the muscles to the center of the body. Even the glutes are pulling in. Everything is pulling into the center of the body. A little bit tighter. Pull it in. A little bit more. Pull it in. Still breathing. And release. Nice. Deep breath in. All right. In this position, I'm going to straighten one leg. You can't see it, but considering you well, I'm going to leave one foot bent, or one knee bent, one foot flat on the ground. I'm going to raise that foot up and lower back down. And let's do 10 leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to lower that leg, but only so that it's matching that bent knee. So if you look at the photo of me, it almost looks like that leg is shooting out from that knee that's bent. From this position, I'm going to lift my hips up off the ground and lower back. Lift my hip up off the ground and lower back. And let's do 10 of these hip lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it for a moment. Lower those hips back down. Bend that knee. Woo, nice. All right. All right. The leg that was bent, that one really felt like it was working hard. Let's go ahead and straighten that leg. And now we're going to do our 10 leg lifts with the opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring that leg down just so it's parallel or matching that bent knee. So it almost looks like it's shooting out of that same leg. From here, I'm going to do 10 hip lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. And lower those hips down. lower that leg, both feet are touching the ground, both knees are bent. Nice, good job. Let's lift our hips up with both knees bent this time. So I'm going to push with both my feet, lifting up into a bridge, lifting as high as I can. So I'm up on my shoulder blades, lifting a little higher. Watch those knees so that they're not opening up. Keep them parallel with the hips. And lower back down. And as you lower, lower super slow, as if one vertebrae at a time is slowly coming down, tilting the hips so that that lower back touches the mat. Push that belly to the mat. And let's push up again. Raising up into that tall bridge, all the way up to the shoulders. Push a little higher. And that's lower. One vertebrae at a time. All the way till that lower back touches. Lower. Sorry about that, I lost you. Let's go ahead and keep going here. All right. And so I'm lifting one knee up and bringing it back down. One knee up and back down. Up and back down. Up and back down. Let's switch into the other side. And rest both feet down. Let's move our knees together. I'm going to take my hands, put them underneath my hip. This helps me lift up just a bit. You can leave those hands out, or you can put them underneath your hips if you feel that it helps you. You know, lift those knees up and back down. And let's do 10 reverse crunches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Nice. Go ahead and release those hands. And let's go ahead and bring your body up to a sitting position. We'll do just a few stretches. Go ahead and extend those feet out. Arms up. And let's lean forward. And bring those arms back up. Stretch up, really lifting up that rib cage and lean back forward. And arms back up. And go ahead and put them down. And let's pull one foot up. Bring those arms back up. And extend forward. Arms back up. Lift up, lift that rib cage and lean forward. And arms back up and go ahead and lower. Leave that knee bent. Let's go ahead and put the opposite hand on that knee and do a nice little spinal twist. And come back forward and let's twist the opposite direction. And come back forward, nice. Go ahead and straighten that leg. Let's bend the opposite foot. Bring it up. Arms come up, extend forward. You feel a nice stretch across the hip, across the thigh there. And bring those arms up, lift that rib cage up, and let's go forward. And lift those arms up. Go ahead and lower. Go ahead and take that opposite hand onto that knee. Do a nice little twist. And bring it back. Let's twist the other way. And bring it back forward. Let's bring both feet together into our butterfly position. This can be a little bit harder if you have your tennis shoes on. So go ahead and find a position that's comfortable for you. If you need to scooch just a bit to get that nice wide opening up these thighs. We did a lot of work with our legs today, so we want to open that area up. You can hold on to your feet, onto your ankles. You can push down. What I don't want to see is that you're rounding your back or that the back is stretching at all. The back is nice and straight. You're hinging at the hips. That's what's going to help create this nice stretch in here. If you feel a stretch across your back, that's putting a little too much tension, too much pressure on that back. Let's straighten up that back. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be leaning too far forward. You want to feel the stretch on the inside of the thighs. That's what we're working right now. And breathe in. Nice. Let's go ahead and take those legs, put them back together, and give yourself a nice hug. And release. Nice. All right. So again, I pre-recorded this because we have a special event this Friday at Vessel Health, recognizing the anniversary of when we began services to the community. We're also going to be celebrating Earth Day. And because of that, I'm ending just a little bit early because my idea was that you would get out and enjoy the earth, right? Go take a walk, take a run, spend some time in nature, moving your body, maybe along the water, in the trees, let your feet touch the earth. It's the best way to move the body. And I'm hoping maybe I'll see you at the celebration. All right, you guys, have a great day. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.